And so this is his video with Magnus's video with another chocolate lab, because his arch enemy is a chocolate lab, so we happen to have an out of control chocolate lab here that we're going to show him. Not the same dog, not the same environment, but it's as close to what happens to his owner as possible. And so we're just going to practice with his chocolate lab. So this is his after video, and this is Murphy's before video. Okay, so I'm just going to let Magnus sit. Go, let Magnus be free. He's free. Can you come around that way? Around this way, yes. So Murphy is going to come around, and Magnus doesn't know that he's there. Oh, now he doesn't know that we have a dog coming around the corner, obviously. He's on free time. Oh, look at Murphy. Come! Calling Magnus back to me. Good. Come. Good. Which is what you want to do to get surprised. If you don't have food or you're really surprised, come. Use your target anyway. Good. Doesn't need food. I don't need to use food now, but I'm showing you what you will be doing for a month or so after you get Magnus back. So you're going to use food. Come. Good. But later on, like with me, I don't need to use it. That target's empty now because he just does this with me. This is what he does. Come. Good. No food, just pets. I'm going to do it like 3 times in a row. Come. Good. One more time without food. Come. See, all he does is, before I can even call him to come to me, he'll come back to me in the presence of another dog. And of course, it's not the same chocolate lab, and he knows that. But come. You know, I'm trying to set up the situation as close to what has been described to me as having been his problem. So now I think what we'll do is I'm going to have Magnus sit, and why don't you walk around me with Murphy, and we'll just practice Magnus to sit, stay. Good boy. See how he's turning towards me? Chocolate lab is walking around, sniffing because he's not really trained yet. Good. Doesn't know how to walk on a leash yet. Good. And of course, this is a perfect example. Murphy's a perfect example of how he's not going to do the same stuff with us as he does. No, I dropped a bunch of food. That's why I got up. As he does with his owner, because we handle him differently. He doesn't have a pre-existing relationship with us. And hey, silly boy, look. And he's not doing the same thing. No. Hey, right here. He's up after the food that's on the ground. Look up here. This is important. Good. Now, could you go around the other way, please? Just for fun. Go around both ways. See how he's not even paying attention to him? Good. That's because we've done this exercise a whole bunch. Good. And actually, he's doing so well. So obviously, this is always a leash-generated problem, and it's about the person who has been walking him for a while and the relationship he has with the person on the other end of the leash. That's really the bottom line. Good. My relationship is way different than his owner, so we're teaching him how to be another way on the leash, and the last part of this process is bringing him back to his owner and teaching her how to be me, and then the two pieces connect together, or teaching her to do what I'm doing. Good. And get him used to the fact that relationship's changed with her now too. But as you can see, he's not doing what he used to do. And we're gonna go, he just met this dog. We're gonna go in there and just hang out in the yard now. No, you need to stay there, silly. Hey, right here. Okay, let's go. Come on, buddy. We're all walking into the yard now, where we're gonna get a little bit more intimate with each other, the two dogs that is, just hanging out a little bit closer, sit, a little bit less structure, because now we've met out on the street and they're calm. They seem pretty cool with each other. Okay. Sit. Make sure you're always having him sit and wait at boundaries. Extremely important. Okay. And then once you've walked through the boundaries calmly, sit. Then he gets released. I'll let you go stand somewhere else. Then he gets released. Go from a calm sit state. Always, always. released out of a calm sit stay like that, everything ends with a calm sit stay. Going through, when you're coming in the house, going through gates, going to let him loose in the yard, comes out calmly, and then he gets released from a calm sit stay. Not rushing through, not being sent through the gate like go, where he runs through that boundary. You're in control of the boundaries now. It's such a simple thing that anybody can do. You do this kind of boundary stuff for a few weeks and the dog completely changes, because every time you have him wait at a boundary, he's got to get it together. He's got to have self-control. He's got to focus. He's got to, keep his focus on one thing, which is to stay calm, be in the right state of mind, or else he's not going to go through. And he knows that. He's been taught that. Good boy. He's being so good. You're free, man. You don't have to look at me. See, Murphy has a reputation for not being great with other dogs on leash. It's one of the reasons he's here. And so we're not going to actually let him be together, because I don't know him that well yet. But you can see how, like, if I drop the leash, we know Magnus is good with a lot of other dogs. He lives with another dog, and he's been with other dogs, so he's, come. If he gets a little bit too close, I'm going to call him back to me. But his problem isn't that he's not good with other dogs. His problem is mishandling on a leash, which we're correcting now. Now he acts differently on a leash. And he could actually be friends with his chocolate lab. Come. Good. Murphy will be done in a couple weeks, so Magnus is still around. We'll have a play date.